this chapter. God damn. So before I begin, yeah, that's what you're supposed to say. Before I begin, let me tell you guys that I am sick. I had like a fever throughout the whole weekend. I've been sick really badly up until like today. Today's like the best I've felt. And I wasn't even gonna do this review, but I just said screw it, whatever. Some juicy stuff happened in this chapter. So another thing before I begin again. So in order for me to do this review, I was looking for the USB, which goes to my headset, which I use to make my commentaries, which I usually keep plugged into my I usually keep it around my PS3 because I plug it out after I'm done using it in my PC, usually after I'm done doing the commentary or talking to someone. So I'm looking around my PS3, I'm like, yo, where is it? I spent like 3 or 4 minutes looking for it. I'm like, yo, what the hell is it? Did someone come in my room and take it? And then I finally look, and let me take it. I'm rummaging through all my cords. And I look, it's plugged right in front of me. Like literally, my PS3 is right in front of me, it was plugged right there in my PS3. I felt like a huge derp. And to make it even worse, when I started this commentary ranting about the same thing just like a minute ago, and it turns out my mic was muted, and I fell into the double. So let's get on. I don't remember what number it was, 670 something. I know that, I think 671 or something. I don't know. Gosh, damn. The most juiciest thing happened in this chapter. I'm not gonna say it yet. I'm just gonna go through the information. So throughout this whole week, we got there's a whole lot of manga page spoilers going on over the web. So I already saw like the first 2 pages of the manga before it came out. But we get to see what Limbo and everything was. It's kind of just like a clone of Madara, you could say. And people are saying that that's the same move he used against the tailed beast, but I'm not sure, because the move when he used against the tailed beast, it was called like Rimbo Hengaku or something like that. And I don't know, maybe they're the same move, just maybe he uses a different name. Maybe Limbo is a shorter name for it. But if he wanted a shorter name, could he just call it Rimbo, just like Rimbo Hengaku? I don't know. I'm probably gonna look it up on Google or something, see the similarities, and probably look up Madara, see his moves, and see what they are. But that's that. So Naruto forms another type of Rasengan. People don't really care too much. People hate on his Rasengan variations. Me, I find it kind of cool that he's mastering all that type of stuff. But my answer still has a big question. I might just comment on the video asking, does he possess all the abilities to use any type of Rasengan he wants to now, because he somehow possesses all the powers of the tailed beast? That how it works? And I know Gaara was probably in the back crying when he saw Shukaku offering Naruto his powers. And you can't lie, Naruto looks real boss with that black staff, because he ended up with just one. He looks like a real freaking sage, just saying. Madara starts admiring Sasuke. He starts acknowledging him, I will say. He acknowledges him. He notices that they have a lot more similarity. And I guess what Kibo was trying to say is how they both Madara was a reincarnation of Indra, and that was passed on to Sasuke. And Madara doesn't know that, but I guess he's just connecting the dots. Well, really, what I really liked was that Chidori that Sasuke used. Was that the black Chidori that he used in the curse mark form? Because here's the thing, he infused, because we found out, well, some people were doubting it, but he does have some sage chakra within him as well, from the hermit, I'm sure. And he infused some of that chakra with the Chidori, and it seemed as if the Chidori was black. It's like that time when he did it with the curse mark. And if that's what it was kind of hard to tell because it's just a manga. Maybe I have to find the page where he did it when he was younger with the curse mark and see if it looks similar, but I don't know. But it looked as if the Chidori was black. So if that's the case, that means black lightning besides the Ruiz and the Raikage they taught him. I don't remember what number he was, but that means that all of the black lightning that Sasuke has used has just been infused with sage chakra, because the curse mark pretty much just had sage chakra in it. So I'm guessing that's why, it just turned black. So that's pretty cool. I think that's what we probably finally found out now. Hopefully that's the case, but we still don't know anything much about the Rui's black lightning. We know he learned it from A's dad, but I mean, like, we never really learned much about how it works. But hey, like, we're never to find out. And lastly, Kakashi's eyes. I swear. Oh my gosh. I guess you could say Kakashi's eyes are sorry gone, or they were gone in a blink of an eye. I'm done, but no, freaking Madara, he was freaking filming a Vine on Kakashi, bro. He freaking came up to Kakashi like Yaga. Oh my gosh, man. Woo. I know those freaking background niggas must be happy, man. What a joyful day to not be a main character. Main characters get targeted and shit for their eyes. Nah.
Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though.
Nah, but Naruto is a weird manga when it comes to eyes. And people's eyes just get ripped out. Like, well, what about that long part that comes like after the eye, like that long part that's just attached to it? We didn't see any of that. It just happened in a second. Like, how can you just rip it out someone's eye and immediately implant it into yours? Like, I understand this is Naruto and there isn't much logic at times because it's just it's fictional. But I don't know. I wish Kishimoto would probably just, you know, just imply some logic into it every now and then, so it make more sense. And the fact that he could use it right away, and the fact that he was able to use Kamui, I believe that's how you say Kamui, right away, that was even crazier. People have theories like, okay, you know, Madara, he's just skilled, you know, blah blah blah, and the reason he can use the eye right away, doesn't have to heal or anything, is because he has the 8 beasts. He has 8 beasts within him, and he also has Ashura cells, so he's regenerating extremely fast. I guess you could say that, but then again, Kishimoto never really said anything like that, and I doubt he's gonna explain it. But I don't know, it's kind of lame how he just teleported right away. And if you guys didn't notice, he got split in half by Sasuke before he went in there. And why is there any blood when he got split? Anyway, he got split right before he teleported. So does that mean that if that black barb he threw at Sakura misses, that he's just gonna be a half form sitting there in the other dimension until he decides to, like, or is he just gonna regenerate that part of his body? I don't get it. I don't know. It's kind of just like mini potholes, but that's something that we'll figure out next week, I suppose. But some other stuff just kind of irked me when it comes to those plot holes and stuff that are just never explained. And another thing, I think Kishimoto kind of messed up on this. What are the whole alliance doing, and why didn't anyone see Madara coming towards them? I understand that maybe he's fast, blah blah blah, but is he Dragon Ball Z fast to where, freaking Krillin and Yamcha, they're going so fast, I can't even keep up with them. Like, are they going that fast to where no one can even see them? I doubt it. They're ninjas. They're not Saiyans. They're not going that fast. They're just going at a very fast speed. So, no one sees them. Where are the alliance? Who are they fighting? Are they just toying with the Spiral Zetsu somewhere? What are the Kages doing? Are no one else beside Gaara, Kakashi, and them by that action? Is no one there? Like, I swear the alliance, it's funny, man. Those freaking background ninjas, they're funny. I don't know. I think Kishimoto kind of messed up with that, because I think at this point he doesn't really know what to do with them, and it seems as if they're just sitting in the back doing nothing at this point, to be honest, because their only threat at the moment that they're dealing with over there is Spiral Zetsu, if I'm not mistaken. But they should have more than enough for people to take care of. They got the Kage, they got Orochimaru in them, they got all those ninjas who can easily take care of Spiral Zetsu on their own. He's not I'm sure he's skilled, whoever's in this, people keep his Yamato, but he can't be that OP. So I don't know. I think he's more messing with that, because this makes the alliance just kind of seem imaginary. Not really imaginary. I can't think of better words at the moment to express what I'm trying to say, but I'm sure you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Like, just where are they during all of this, and why didn't anyone see Madara coming at them? Isn't Gaara right next to Kakashi or something? Where's Minato? We haven't seen Minato in like so many pages. Is Sasuke gonna finally say something to Kakashi? Because ever since he got back, I don't even think he said a word to Kakashi, if I'm not mistaken. Is he gonna say something to him? Is Kakashi just gonna be on the floor? And another thing, people claim I prefer if Kishimoto just wipes out all of the old generation. And if he's not gonna kill them off, God, then just make it so at least they can't fight. I read something funny the other day, how pretty much Guy is just gonna be a burnt limbless vegetable now, and that was pretty funny. Because he is burnt. I don't know if he's gonna just heal from that, but I hope his limbs, because like I said, his arms I think were crumbling, so I hope he just isn't able to fight. and then Kakashi doesn't get another Sharingan from Obito, then I guess he'll just be a normal ninja. What will Kakashi even be at that point? Will he finally just... I can't really see Kakashi just sitting back and just not, being a ninja anymore. I don't know. But at that point, pretty much all the old generation, they'll just all be gone. Like pretty much Kurenai and I think like one other person. Kurenai has like Choji's dad. Is he among them? No, I think Choji's dad is among. He's among Minato's generation. So let's scratch that. But yeah, Kurenai. I don't know who else, but it should be like the only one left. Because Asuma died. It's kind of fucked up. Baby's gonna grow up. I know his father. But yeah, crazy stuff. I don't know what Kakashi is going to do. And the thing is, Kakashi was already losing sight in his eye. And how come Obito's losing sight in his eye? We never really heard of Obito say anything about him losing his sight as well. So what's up with that? And even if Obito is to give his Sharingan to Kakashi, it wouldn't be an eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, because pretty much the eye is just coming from the same person, if I'm not mistaken. Or let me think. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to really think about it, because if Kakashi really got Obito's Sharingan, will he activate the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan? Because I don't think so, because pretty much all you're doing is losing an eye and taking the same person's other eye. And we're not really explained to how it even works. Or do we assume that it's genes, like a genetic type of thing, and just works throughout the body? So I don't know how that would work with Kakashi. No one really knows. But if Madara wanted to, since Madara took his eye and just took it like that, hasn't he already unlocked Mangekyo Sharingan then for that eye? And pretty much, let's say if he took it out and instead of crushing it or destroying it, when he got his replacement, he just like threw it down, and Kakashi just picks it back up like, "Ooh, okay, thank you," and just puts it back in his eye. I don't know. Those are just assumptions. I don't really know what's going on with Kakashi at this point. Honestly, I just want all the old generation just to sit down, and when this war is over, and all the like Shikamaru and all them, they just all step up and just take lead. Even though they're still young, they can take lead. They're smart. Shikamaru's smart. Sadly, they do not alive. Anyway, I'm done. Tell me what you guys think. I'll rate this chapter 8 out of 10. There's some stuff that was missing for me, stuff that I earned every now and then, the kind of eye snatching, so being so instant. Kakashi, you ain't shit sweet, baby. But what you gonna do? So tell me what you guys think, and tell me what you'll rate it, and I'll talk to you people later. Deuces.